Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Half Brothers. And this is from director Luke Greenfield, who made Animal and The Girl Next Door, Let's Be Cops. Yeah, films like that. So, wasn't too big on expectations going into this film. And based off of the trailer, it looked kind of stupid. But the scene is set. You have this Mexican man whose father left when he was a kid, and he finds out that his father is dying now, and his father had a new wife and a child. And his father loves scavenger hunts and sends his two sons off on the scavenger hunt to find out why he never came home. Seems like it could be an interesting kind of setup, but literally the first half hour of this film made me want to turn it off. The really on-the-nose commentary against America felt so lazy, and all the American characters felt so stupid and obnoxious, and maybe that's the point because in a lot of films that's how Mexican characters are written, but it didn't work. And, they were so dumb. So dumb. The humor was awful, and the half-brother towards the beginning of the film, played by Connor Del Rio, is made me want to turn the movie off bad. He's so annoying, he's so obnoxious, and it takes a long time for the film to calm him down enough where he's actually bearable. And you feel like you're sitting watching this film with Luis Geraldo Mendez, who plays Ronaldo, who's the main character. I feel like he doesn't have a whole lot to work with, and he's just there to commentate on stupid American culture and people throughout the first half of this film. And so much of the film, how it's structured, is other people telling this story to him, where it's a lot of telling and narration and dialogue, and it feels like it weighs the film down and the pacing. And this is an hour and 35-minute film. It zips along pretty quickly, but it does start to get a little more meaningful, and I did appreciate the performance by the actor who plays their father. And I feel like he added quite a bit of emotion, and Juan Pablo Espinosa, and I felt like he added some heft to some of the emotion towards the end of the film, and it hit me a little bit towards the end of the film, but I also felt like the film never really wanted to go far enough to make the half-brothers story feel earned, because they keep alluding to something, and they never fully go there with it, and it feels very half-cocked and doesn't feel like it does justice to what that character's representing. I don't want to give anything away, but it feels half-baked. And I just feel like the comedy really doesn't work in this film, and it takes a long time for the emotional moments to really hit. And a lot of this film is just a hot mess. It's zipping and zagging, obnoxious, over-the-top comedy set pieces, and hard tonal shifts between their antics, the two brothers, and what their father was going through on his journey that's being told to them. And in the end, I feel like this is a bit of a hot mess. I appreciate some of the messages it was going for, and it felt earnest in trying to give those messages. But by the end, it only slightly made this film a little more favorable and engaging to me after the first parts of this film just were horrible and really turned me off. And you know what? I think people appreciate the sentiments, and they might get something out of that and appreciate the journey that these two characters go on. It lacked depth, it lacked tact, and it lacked cleverness in terms of the jokes and how they weaved in the emotional points. But in the end, I feel like Half Brothers is probably a big pass on my end, but you never know, you might enjoy it. So check it out. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.